Hello and welcome to the finals of Pro Tour Barcelona. I'm Randy Bueller. I'm here with Worth Walpert. We're looking forward to this match. Boy, have we got some players for you, too. Kai Budde on the left of your screen, Alan Comer on the right. Kai Budde trying to win his 9th consecutive top 8 match. Trying to win his 3rd Pro Tour. He's 21. He's a student in Hamburg, Germany. The German juggernaut has a world champion, a player of the year title. He won Chicago earlier this year. If he wins this, he's almost certainly going to win the player of the year title. Just an absolutely outstanding season from an absolutely outstanding player. His opponent in this match is Alan Comer, who's in his 5th top 8. Only John Finkel has more top 8s than Alan Comer. He's 32. He's a software engineer at Qualcomm, well, for another couple days anyway. Builds down-white racky constructed decks, that's right. Absolutely loves the game. He's just a joy to watch play. He seems to have so much fun. And this deck, the deck he's playing this time is fun.
It's his signature deck.
He's got a good mana curve with 7 bears, 7 2-mana, 2-power guys. But then he's got, from there, it just gets crazy. He's got a 3-drop, 2 4-drops, 2 5-drops, a 6, a 6+, and a 7. It's those rare legends that I just don't think Kai Budde is going to be able to deal with. Budde's got a couple of tappers that could help with Molimo, and he's got 1 exclude, which is just going to have to work overtime if Budde's going to have any chance. Alan Comer also has Simoon in his deck.
Be pretty good right now.
Go.
Oh, those guys are alive.
Yeah, that Simoon would have been amazing there. Comer had to mulligan before this game. It's best 3 out of 5. This is game 1. Comer did have to mulligan and did not have a 2-drop. That's quite unusual.
Oh, exclude, here you come.
There's Slingshot Goblin.
For the exclude I gave you?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm sorry, sir.
Go ahead.
Comer talking about these two players sat next to each other during the draft. Comer was feeding Budde. Comer took Sabo's Assassin from the first pass, passing along an exclude, which Budde took as his 2nd pick, following up his first pick, Benalis Trapper. Comer then received Vertaloff from the right. Vertaloff the Ancient, rare 6/6, brings other saplings into play, and he took that and then switched into green. That's been his strategy ever since the second draft started. He only went 2 and 2 with his first deck, and then he realized my strategy's just not working. So he started listening to the guy on his right, and the guy on his right has said, you can go green, you can go green, you can go green. Has not lost since round 4. Yeah, all 4 of the semifinals were lined up in a row next to each other, cooperating. It's kind of like that LA a couple years ago where we had the wall of dead guys on the one side.
That was pretty fun.
I'm sure it was. So yeah, the four biggest names at the table cooperated, read each other's colors well, and they all ended up with great decks. And now here these two are in the finals. So Comer got off to a pretty slow start for him, and Budde has come out of the gates quick.
Slingshot Goblin's going to take out that apprentice pretty soon.
It's true.
Though.
Yeah, Slingshot Goblin's not good news for Kai.
Yeah, Kai's had a really good draw.
Kai's got a good deck. He's got blue-white, plus he's got just a touch of green for Sabertooth Nishoba. He has 2 Voice of All, 2 Pilgrim, a couple of other flyers, a couple tappers.
I take 2.
I'm not sure it's as good a blue-white deck as Dan Clegg's, though.
Yeah, Dan Clegg's deck was absolutely ridiculous.
Dan Clegg, I thought, had one of the best decks at the table, although I think Alan Comer, I think, clearly had the advantage in that matchup.
Yeah.
And I think Comer's got an even bigger advantage in this matchup. Like I said, I think Budde's deck is just not as good as Clegg's.
Yeah, even though Alan looks to be a little bit behind here, and it is 3 out of 5, so.
Right. Comer clearly has had a weak draw here, but remember, he lost the first 2 games to Clegg.
Right.
Came back from down 0-2 just to earn the right to sit at this table.
That's a good feeling.
Coming back from 0-2?
Yeah.
You wouldn't know anything about anyone coming back from 0-2, would you?
It's a real confidence booster, that's for sure. Wow, Kai's draw is really good.
Black.
Wow.
Okay.
Protection from black he decides on.
Take 2.
Interesting. Does not want to get it killed. He just wants that thing to go beat down.
Slingshot tries and fails to kill the innocent little tapper.
Kill it.
Oh, yep.
Yep.
He got him that time.
Here comes.
See, this is funny. This is like the same situation that Alan ran into in the first couple games with Clegg. It's like
where he was taking damage from flyers.
Right. You just get a little bit too slow of a start, and
interesting.
Before you know it, you're what is he at now? 11?
Why don't you know?
Comer 11.
Wow. Yeah, that's precisely how he lost to Clegg in the first 2 games.
Yep.
He took so much flying damage that he got his fatties out. It just wasn't fast enough.
Kai has the Forest in play in his deck, which is actually helping Samite Pilgrim.
Domain of 3. It still doesn't hold off Fire Copy because Comer has a swamp.
No, but I mean, he's content to trade 4 for 4 at this point.
True. It's time for Comer to play something with a gold symbol on it.
Yep.
I'll block him.
Comer
Okay.
could have
Damage
Gaia's
stack.
Might here, in theory. Or they could just be bouncing off each other. It's not like Slingshot Gobble was doing much good on
Prevent sweep to
defense.
him. And restrains on my cover.
Comer
Okay.
also does have one zap in his deck.
Well, that did nothing.
And it did nothing. Comer must have something in it.
Time for a giant man.
6? See, that's the green sack land,
It's actually 7. That's the red one, so you can get green out of it. So Molimo in the house. Looks like it. Or Volderoth with a kicker.
One kicker.
Yep.
One
Nice.
kicker.
Left tokens.
All of a
Kai
sudden,
says nice.
all of a sudden this race is a little closer.
Well, you knew Comer had to have something ready.
Yeah, but yeah. Jeez.
How big is Vertoloth? 4-7?
4-7,
What's
yeah.
the slide total?
11, 20.
Guy's got a couple cards in hand there.
Is it obvious that Comer needed to sack that land to get a token into play? I mean, if he draws Molimo, he can't cast it now.
I don't know. Yeah, I think it's probably best to sack the land there. Sure,
He's
you get
probably got another land in his hand. He hasn't missed a land drop the whole game, right? He kept it. He kept a 6-card hand with no 2-drop, so it must have been land fatties. That would make sense.
Flyers
Four.
Comer 7,
take another
Budde
chunk.
20.
Sure. There's an
Guy's
attendant.
pretty good. He blocks his job in life. Trade with Myerkavu, or not
Or,
even.
I mean, Pilgrim.
Yeah, Pilgrim, yeah.
Pilgrim means he kills Myerkavu. Comer could go land Namada here. He could have been, I'll sack my land, then play my Namada second.
So does Alan have a way to play? Plague Spores the attendant would be awfully good. Does that work?
Comer has Plague Spores, he has Spite Malice.
Yep.
He has an Assassin.
Is Spite Malice terror or banishing?
Banishing.
Yep.
Destroys a non-black creature. Like the attendant.
And how much that would do? A lot of damage. My goodness.
I believe that would do 9.
Yep.
Comer
More than
does
that
not
even,
have all
right?
day. Comer only has one other attack phase after this.
Yep.
Before those flyers destroy him. Alright, here comes the team. I think Budde wins this race, right?
Block him.
Unless Comer does something really spectacular here. Budde's gonna take 7. He goes down to 13.
Gonna take 8.
8?
Yeah.
4, 5, 6. Oh, it's a 2/2 Sapperling. Right.
Aggressive edge.
Ooh,
Wow, that's pretty good.
that aggressive urge definitely helps. Right, the Kavu survives
Awesome
this
stuff.
attack phase,
Yep.
and the
Keep answering.
Right.
Take 8.
I take 8, yes.
Comer 7, Budde 12.
like I said though, Comer only has one more attack phase unless he can remove one of the flyers.
Yep.
Comer's got to do something here, right? I mean, he just dies to counterattack,
Yep.
so he's got to play some creature.
I'm at.
I mean, maybe he was assuming that he'd draw a creature off the aggressive urge. Is that possible?
I don't know.
It's possible, I guess. He didn't seem very happy with his draw along about turn 4. Maybe it's just that bad.
Assassin
I
here?
did come out really fast.
No, not
We're on
quite.
Trailblazer. All right, well, there comes land number 7. But Homer's going to have to remove a flyer in order to win this race, right?
Yep.
I don't think we're moving a blocker to it. So Budde's at 12, and that's 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's actually 13 points worth of damage. But Budde's going to have 2 blockers at minimum.
Minimum, yeah.
So Comer's almost certainly going to have to destroy one of those flyers
Go ahead.
if he wants to win this game. Budde's turn should be pretty straightforward. Fly over with both the flyers.
Play a
any
blocker
blocker
if you
that I
have
have.
it. Yeah.
And then we'll see what Comer's got. Interesting little game here. Comer came out slow, and that allowed Budde to get the lead in the damage race. Comer's taking big chunks out of Budde's life total now, but it's not fast enough. Oh, the attendant comes over.
What the heck?
Must have, I mean, it does destroy Trailblazer.
Take 4.
Yep.
He's clearly
Well,
must have another blocker.
Comer 3.
Or a repulse or something.
Right. Sure.
Is that really the best course of action there, do you think?
Swinging?
With the attendant, of course the flyers go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Why is it bad?
Just, I mean, you're going to win with, all you do is you accomplish it, killing a creature that doesn't really matter a whole lot anyway.
Well, the creature matters a little bit. Comer's down to 4, 8, 9, 10. I guess Comer still has 12 points of offense.
We'll see if Kai has another blocker here.
Down comes Trevis Ruins.
Nice land.
Yep. Very
Top
nice.
players have a lot of respect for land. It's one thing I've noticed this weekend.
You go.
The players who are doing better seem to be the players who are drafting land really highly. Well, Comer's put to an interesting decision here. Let's say he does have a removal spell. I mean, if he doesn't have a removal spell, the game's over.
Right.
So, if he does have a removal spell,
Do you go for the win, or
do you go for the Pilgrim and,
Yeah.
and the Throat, or do you play to get 2 attack phases? It's an interesting little question. I do not think I would go for
He's
the
at-
Throat.
Oh.
Blue White's got too many
Oh,
tricks.
you're at 3.
Yep.
Could have a Repulse, could have a Pollen Remedy. What would you do?
It seems so obvious that, oh, I guess he doesn't have a removal spell. Or
No,
maybe he does and he doesn't want to go for the throat.
Right. I think I like this play. I think you swing, and you kill the flyer, and win next turn.
Or just get pollen remedied
Yeah,
out.
or maybe you're going through the motions trying to get Budde to play a card out.
I'll block the word loss.
Hmm.
Prevents the next 3 to my force fall.
Okay.
I'm ready to put damage in the sack.
Okay.
I'll take 8 down to 4.
Budde 4.
Budde
Comer
does our
3.
commentary for us. What you got, Alan? Plague Spores?
Not with 2 mana.
Go.
Dude, Spite Malice is all he's got left in his deck. He either has the Spite Malice or we're going on to game
I'm
2.
going to exclude this.
Oh, well, that's the game then.
Still
Right,
done?
excluding the
Yeah.
Barbarian means the attendant's coming over.
Yep.
Tangle or
Just
no?
a weak draw for Comer.
Tank.
Tangle or no, he says. Comer did at least get to see the excludes. He may not have. I mean, he passed him 1 exclude, I guess. There it is. Kai Budde takes a 1-0 lead.
Game 1.